If diversity was to be celebrated, it would be the quietest party we would ever attend. For it's often boasted about, yet somehow a cliche when scribbled and splattered in pen. Best celebrated in lunch then. For it's a need not to be mentioned that's been there to fuel from the start. You know you can't skip it. Unless you're on a diet or you're recovering from a broken heart. But it's there. And unless you've been held captive and was starved in a dungeon, would you thought about celebrating such a mundane routine? Of ordering and devouring your meal alongside everyone else in the room who would probably have a different everything from you, carrying whether healthy gardens as a meal or cluster pools that you roll your eyes at. Or I'm celebrating now. It's seasoned with the buzz of too many languages and gibberish conversations going around at once. Phonetics that would gag me confused. In this college town, diversity sounds more like The Sims in the middle of a turtle race kind of day. Diversity loves to sing on a higher octave at this hour to the lyrics of everyone's separate itineraries, but everyone's too busy to notice. Soft spoken, indifferent, and tired afterwards, but its presence is always with us to hold our hands like how mothers would to comfort on their child's first day of preschool, not ready to face so many other kids that are not you, but then we seem to always find ourselves hand in hand with them at peace by lunchtime making friends from trading carrot sticks into biscuits. Your favorite sassy TV show character of color, placed in the middle of an otherwise formulaic toothpaste pale cast to convince we're now open minded, hip, and cool from compared to how we were from the past. We've grown to color it into a plain chessboard of trying to make it seem that we can be side by side without kicking away anyone's turns by the swings. The more notes you would ask to belt, the less idyllic the melody, the lesser it sings. Note that diversity is the wallflower by the cafeteria who would choose and who would choose to and should not be pointed out during lunch for singing along a whispered hymn of everyone floating side by side in their own bubble. A slight finger would just burst itself a ruckus of trouble. It breaks a chopstick to drum along, chewing rhythms found, but never to ask for a fight. Any one of you all have managed to sound. It'd rather be left be as it is. Without being painted in rainbows, symbols, and reds, parading, charading, and fading for causes left and forgotten in beds. Lunch is sacred. A time where you would let go of any fear, for I bet all the anger started from an empty stomach, but it can be settled here. Stoves come a brightening, and we shall welcome the flames of a happy Chinese New Year. Of the fire rooster to wake up and arise better days, with lunches of takeouts, golden drumsticks, and chicken nuggets. For all these problems we should set aside to clear. Happy Chinese New Year, everyone, from a very sunny, however, it was snowing just a second ago. Japan, everyone.